Hello all, welcome to Coordinate Destination Day 18 here. So guys, you have last class we have learned about the alligation, the mixture of the base. So you have learned almost the shortcuts. Okay. So the probably guys you have learned all the shortcuts with respect to that. We just want to learn one more subtopic that is called price and quantity. Okay. So today we having the topic that is called the price and quantity. So here we don't going to use any new formula. Only the previous class knowledge that we apply, the alligation rule. Like alligation rule, we know that, right? That is cost price of 1 and the cost price of 2 and the median price, that is M stand as a median price. If you see this one, that will give you the value called that is C1 minus M, and here that is M minus C2, like what we will have. So now the C1 prices M1 M minus C2, and here the ratio we can able to call it as C1 minus M. Okay, this is how the formula we are applying the one. Okay, today also we're going to explore with the same kind of the formula, and we're going to solve some multiple questions in the different manner of the application. Okay guys, so we have in the type what is called the price and quantity, what it is deals with the. So the word called price and quantity, it is coming here, that definitely going to involve with the profit and loss. Something like it may be involved with the percentage or something. Anyhow, we can able to expect the profit and loss with respect to the cost price. Okay, so this kind of the manner of questions we can able to expect particularly from the price and quantity. We have some set of questions that will boost you and make you very sharp how we can able to expect the question. We have given you very divergent question from this topic so that you can able to enable yourself to prepare the particular alternate way of thinking in this particular topic. Okay, so we'll move on the question guys. Okay, so the first question, if you see this one, so there is a quantity. Okay, there is a quantity they have given in this one. There is a quantity of the copper they have given in this one. In the 1 kg of alloy, if the alloy contain 32% of copper and 40% of the zinc and rest in the nickel. Okay, so you see guys, so they are asking what is the thing they are asking? They are asking that what is the quantity of copper in 1 kg of alloy. Okay, they are asking very clearly. Okay, so consider that I don't have anything, so totally they are saying that there is a 1 kg of alloy. Okay, I'm taking that 1 kg of alloy. Okay, that is alloy means we can able to say that that is a mixture. Okay, mixture of different element, we can able to call it as the alloy. Alloy, if the word is saying it, is we can able to call it as a combination of element. It will not belongs to the only one element. Like if you say it is made only in the gold, if you take even the gold chain, it is not purely made by the gold. It will have some amount of nickel and some amount of the chromium, so that it will become a one of the best quality. If you putting all the thing in the same gold, it will become a brittle material that it will break easily. To kind of avoid this kind of the thing, they will use to make the alloy. Alloy is one of the strongest elements. Okay, I don't want to talk about the chemistry here. Let's deal with the question which you have the represent in this one. Okay, so there is 1 kg. We can able to call it as the 1000 gram. Okay, so you're having the 1000 gram on your hand. Okay, so let the alloy. You see this one. I'm just calling the alloy initially. Okay, initially that is 100%. In the 100%. Okay, in the 100%. You see this one, that is 32% is for copper. Okay, so and 40% we can able to call it as for zinc. Okay, and next remaining percentage, remaining is what? That is 32 plus 40, we can able to call it as what? 72%. So remaining how much percentage is left from the 100? That is 28%. That is rest is called 28% is belongs to the nickel here. So they are asking among the alloy, what is the quantity of the copper? That is the question they are asking here. Okay, so the quantity of the copper, we are going to use the ratio and proportion concept. Okay, so the ratio and proportion means you see this one 32. Okay, so the quantity of the copper is equal to, you see this one, we having the 32% copper. So then 32 by 100. Okay, that the whole combination of alloy we can call it as 100, right? So 32 out of 100. So we need the value. We are having the percentage. So to removing that, I'm multiplying with the times of 100. If you multiply that, it will give you the value again. That the thing like the total value of this one, we can able to call it as the 1000 grams. Okay. If you multiply this, So that we just not removing the consideration of the percentage here. Okay, you need the value quantity. Quantity means something the gram only. It will not come outside as percentage or something in the ratio way. It will not come. You need to give some clear value in terms of the kg or gram. Okay, so that if you multiply this, it will give you 0 get cancelled and you left with the value called 320 gram. Okay, guys. So the finally we can able to say that for the particular question that the quantity of the copper in the 1 kg of alloy, the copper quantity is alone that we can able to say it as around what? Hello? Okay, that is 320 gram. Okay, so that is the correct answer of this question. Okay, so you see how we can able to easily find out this one. You see, this is about the quantity it is talking about. Okay, so next we'll just go on the next one. If the price of 1.25 kg potato and 2.01 tomato is, that is what? Rupees 35.26. Okay, that is what the thing they have given. Okay, so what will be the average price of the potato and tomato together? Okay, so you know the very one formula. I just want to say the one formula. Okay, so I think I forgot to say in many classes. Okay, that for example, it will favorably apply in different kind of the thing. But point is that you just want to think in the very common way that you want to represent. Okay, so that you can able to say that the cost price of 1.25 kg potato. Okay, so potato, so plus that is 2.01 kg, okay, of tomato, okay, so is equal to 35.26. Okay, so they are asking the average price. Anyone know the average formula, guys? Okay, so the average formula I'm writing here. Average, if any of the average means we can able to say like sum of all. Okay, so by quantity. Okay, so this is what the thing we can able to call that particular, the term called average formula. Very basic formula. This formula will apply for all the places they are using the average price. Okay, but you need to find out whether the sum of all the numbers you got it. So here the sum of number we can able to say that is 35.26, because you this one the totally we are getting the price of all the one, we can able to say that what, that is 35.26 only, right? So divided by number mean quantity. The quantity means we can able to call it as that is 1.25 plus 2.01. Okay, so that you want to take it up 1.25, so plus 2.01, like what I can able to take this one. If I add this value, guys, this will give you that 35.26, so divided by, so 3.265 I will get here. Okay, you see this one, below we having the 3 and above we having the, so something like 35.26. If you cancel this one, guys, we can get the value closely to that of 10.8 is the correct answer. Okay, so like this way we can need to find out the price as well as with respect to the thing. Okay, so no question, no exam, they will intimate you this is belongs to the subcategory of this is belongs to the ratio and proportion, and this belongs to the allegation. They never ever say this one. Okay, so you see still it is belongs to the under the mixture and allegation we are solving one of the sub application. Okay, so in the real time of the question, guys, you need to identify the question. What method I can able to use it, because you have the multiple method. Okay, in the normally in the profit and loss you can use the percentage, in the ratio and proportion you can use the average, like the different methodology you can able to use based on the question only. So nothing is that we can able to that it will becomes like a structured for the placement exam. Okay, so make sure that you understand this particular question very clearly, guys. Okay, so still anyone having doubt, so please comment me in the chat box so that I'll respond you quickly in the way. Okay, so finally here we have the answer called what? Answer is equal to, we can able to say that is 10.8. Okay, 10.8 is the answer, 10.8 rupees. Okay, it is about the price. Okay, so that you can call like this. And next question, I'll move it on the next one. There is rice of quality A and B, which are worth, that is 35 rupees per kg and 65 rupees per kg are mixed. Okay, so mixed together, the new average value once it is mixed, that is the mixture is 50 per kg. So the ratio of amount of that is A and B is equal to what? Hello, everyone can able to understand about the question, right? Okay. So you know something should be blink on your mind right now if you understand the previous class. Okay. So what is that? Yes, I heard it. Okay. So that is called allegation rule. Okay. The allegation rule here, anyone understand the allegation rule, they can easily apply on it. Okay. So we having the quantity called A and B I'm making here. So for A it is 35. So B is equal to what? That is 65 here. And the median value we can able to call it as 50. So you can say this one. The 50 minus 35 is equal to what? That is 15. Okay. And 65 minus 15 we can able to what? That we can able to say that is also 15. So then you can able to say that the new average value of A by average value of B is equal to 15 is by 15. If you cancel this one, we will get the value called 1:1. That is the answer. Okay, guys, we clear about the question? How quickly we solve this one? If you're trying to solve in your conventional way, it is so difficult, guys. So allegation, you need to understand, guys. So the allegation, it is not only limited for the mixture here. We can able to apply in the different perspective. We will see how we can able to sort out this one. Okay. So going to the next one, guys. You see this one, amount of alcohol in the two different medicines, that was 1.5 and the 2.5. In what ratio should this two be mixed so that the amount of alcohol, the new mixture is obtained? Okay. So here also we can be able to use the thing called what? That is in the same way only. Okay. So that is alcohol. Okay. Alcohol in the two different medicine. Okay. So medicine 1 and medicine 2. Okay. That is 1.5 percentage and 2.5 percentage. I can make it up. Okay. So the new mixture you want here, that is what? 3.5. Okay. That is the value. You just want to need it here. Okay. See this one? That is like this. We can able to make it up. That is 2.5 minus 3.5. We can able to call it as what? That is 1. Okay. And next 3.5 minus 1.5. We can able to call it as what, guys? Come on. Okay. That we can able to say that is 2. So the probably here the new mixture for the medicine 1 and medicine 2, we can able to call the answer called 1:2 is the final answer. You see, we not even make that much step. We quickly solving the with a fraction of seconds. Okay. So this is how you can able to proceed on this particular question, guys. Okay. I'll go for the next question probably. You see this one? There is a 2 container. The ratio of the water, ratio of the acid and water. We see this one. We having the 2 term that is called acid and water here. That is 3:1 and 5:3. So to get the new mixture, in what ratio of the acid and water is 2:1. Okay. So read it once again. If you are not able to understand it, I request please read it once again. There is a 2 container is there. So the ratio of acid and water is 3:1 and 5:3. There is a 2 container. Okay. So in the 2 container, 1 container, so it is also have the acid is to water, and here also you having that acid is to water. This is container 1 and this is container 2. Okay. So that probably you see this one, this is like 3:1 and so 5:3. Okay. So this is the conditional thing. We having the proportion here in the place. Okay. So getting the new mixture in this particular ratio. So if you want, you need the new mixture. If you get it, you just want, you can able to say the mixed or something. Okay. It is getting mixed. Okay. Once it is get mixed, so it need the ratio like in the 1 container, you need the ratio like that is 2:1. Like the way you need to get the value of this. So what is the logic we can able to apply here this one? Okay. So now I'm just using some common sense. Like you're going to apply the allegation rules here. But the point is that, so you just want to check that is acid in first container. Acid in the first container, that I can able to say that it's saying that it is a 3:1. So then I can able to call it as that is 3/4. Okay. 1 plus 3 we can able to call it as 3/4. Okay. So next in this acid in the second condition. Okay. So acid in the second condition, you see this one, we can able to say like there is 5 is here. Okay. So 5 by, so 3 plus 5 we can able to call it as what? 8, the total quantity. Okay. So now you see this one, they are saying the acid in the new mixture. Okay. In the new mixture. Okay. They're saying that it is a 2:1 here in the place. That is 2 by 1 plus 2. That we can able to call it as 3. Okay. That is 2 by 3 is the ratio. So you see this one, if you have the different kind of the quantity, okay, like in the way of ratio, you need to make a fraction first. So then only you can able to apply the alligation rule. If you directly apply on it, we can't able to identify how to minus the value. If you're having that 5, 3 is to 1 and 2 is to 1, you can't able to say that 1 is to 1 is the answer. No, sir, it will not come. Okay. So the probably you need to use something other else. Okay. So I'm saying that now I'm applying the container 1. Okay. So the container 1 is equal to, you can take either water or either acid. We have told in the last class, right? Okay. So it is not the matter you have to take only the water. If they mention in the question, they can able to use it. But if they didn't mention anything, you can able to take the way how you want to be. Okay. Now the container 1 is what we can able to say that we have found the value called 3 by 4. And coming to the second quantity, we can able to call it as what? That is 5 by 8. Okay. So like I can able to say this one. And you see this one, I can able to call the value called median value like 2 by 3. Okay. If you take this one, okay. So what is the 2 by 3 minus 5 by 8? Okay. That is, you can call it as that is 2 by 3. So minus 5 by 8 will give you one value. Okay. And this side, you see this one, that is 3 by 4. So minus 2 by 8 will give you one value. Okay. You see this one, that is 8 3 times of 24 it will going to give. Okay. Here we need the 3 and here we need the 8. So 16 minus 15, it will give you that 1 by 24. Okay. So this particular ratio is going to 1 by 24, and this particular thing we can able to call it as, that is we need only the 2 here in the place, 6 minus 2, that is 4. Okay. That is, that's thing it will come here in this one, and it will generate you the value called 1 by 12 if you're taking the LCM. So then guys, you can able to say that that is container 1 and is to container 2. So the probably 1 is to 24 and 28. If you're taking in the real fraction, okay. So now it is look like in the fraction. If you want to make like in the ratio wise, you need to take a, so like a cross multiplication or LCM, you want to take it in the place, or the common multiplication, you need to take it up. If you multiply that, it will give you the answer called 1 is to 2. Okay. So this is your final answer for this particular question. Okay, guys. So I think you have clearly understood about the question very well. Okay. So we'll move to the next question, guys. You see this one, there is a question like, so silver and quantity are mixes in the ratio of 5 is to 3, 7 is to 9 to form the alloy of that is P and Q. If the equal amount of both alloy P and Q, and if the equal amount of both alloys are melted to form a new alloy R. Okay, you see the word called new alloy, then what will be the new ratio of the silver and aluminium in the R? That is the question. How we can able to find out this one? Okay, so they are asking both terms as well. Okay, so you just want to do the both thing as well as here, but that is not easy to do the both things now. Okay, but either we can do some other way to proceed in this one. Okay, you just want to, it's a single step answer. We're not going to make the multiple step. If you are using the alligation rule here, if they are asking either only one quantity or mixing the quantity means, so you're having the two quantity, that is P and Q. If you're mixing that one, so you will get the R. What is the mixture that? So that the way if they ask, we can able to easily predict the alligation rule and we make the diagram. But coming to the question, guys, you see this one, they're asking the ratio and aluminium in the R, they are asking in the place. Okay, so going to this one, I am just want to quickly make it by one step answer. I'm not going to make a multiple steps here. I'm just saying that the ratio of silver and aluminium in R. So that is my deal. Okay, now I'm using the word call. So 5 by 8. Okay, so first I'm taking the value of the silver. Okay, silver first. Okay, silver I'm taking one side, and aluminium next alloy, that is another one alloy I'm taking in the next one. Okay, so that is if I taking this one, that the thing like you see this one, aluminium, silver and aluminium only. I just mentioned only that the thing called what quantity. So that is aluminium. Okay, so I just want to include here in the place, guys. Okay, so probably that is ratio of silver and aluminium in the R. Okay, so that if it is mixed, that is this one is so silver, that is 5 by 8. Okay, so plus, so here in the place, if you take the silver, that we can able to call it as 7 by 16. Okay, so that we can able to say this one, and ratio of you see this one, that is in the silver here, sorry, aluminium here, we can able to call it as that is 3. Okay, that is 3 by 8 again. So plus again here, that is 9 by 16 here in the place. Okay. So this is how I can able to say this one. Okay. If you take the LCM here, it is definitely going to give the value called 16 only. Okay. So if you take this one, we need the 2 here in the place. If we multiply, that will become a 10. Okay. That we can able to get the value called 17 by 16. Okay. If you multiply both of the time, and here also it is definitely going to give the value called what? That is 16 only. So here we need the 8. That is, if you multiply that, it will become a 6. 6 plus 9, we can get the value called 16, not 15. Okay. So 15. So by 16 again. So 16 get cancelled, and you can able to say the new ratio of the silver and aluminium in the R, you can able to say that that is 17:15. That is the very correct answer for this question. See guys, we made just like in a one step. Okay, so you need to understand in which place we need to use the alligation rule. Okay guys, so hope you have clear about this question. I'll move to the next one. So it's like little bit something like look like something like a vast question. Let us read it out and let us certify that how we can able to do this one. Okay, so a person make 20% loss on selling a type EAT. Okay, he was type EAT. He was making 20% loss at a rate of 160 rupees per kg. The person makes 20% profit on selling a type BT at the rate of that is rupees 400 rupees per kg. So to make the 25% profit, okay, so to make 25% profit on tea at the rate of 300 rupees per kg. Okay, if you want to make that 25% profit still, but you want to say sell in the rate of 300 only. You see the previous data, it's saying that even you say selling the 400 rupees per kg, guys, we can you can able to get the profit of what 20% only. Okay, so what will be the thing? But here it is saying the third point, that's saying that 20% profit, but you need to sell in the 300 rupees only. Maybe the quality of the tea, it will be so high so that the price will be so high as well as. So we don't want to compare the quality here. Let's deal it up the question what it is saying. Okay, in what proportion will the two types of tea will be mixes to sold? Okay, that is the little bit question they have in this one. Okay, so you can't able to take the value because so 20% and 30% that you shouldn't take it up. So here that is they are asking the ratio. Okay, so in what ratio you will mix together so that you will achieve the target of this particular thing. Suppose there is a X part of A. Okay, you take this one in the TA. We don't know how much quantity is there. Okay, so I'm taking the X part. Okay, I'm saying like a TB. We having the Y part. I don't know how much it is. So I can take like this one. Okay, you see this one initially that it is saying that one tea it is selling for the 160 rupees. Okay, and another one tea it is selling for 400 rupees, the type B. Okay, I'm just using some something like average formula because you see this one, if you mix this one, if you mixing T1 and T2, okay, so you need to sell with the price of 300 rupees is the target for you. Okay, so the probably I'm using the average concept here. What is the average concept? Sum by quantity. Okay, that's what we can able to say this one. Okay, so the average here they are saying that that is a 300 rupees. So going to the sum, you see this one, that is 160 rupee per kg. So we don't know how much kg is there, right? So we can able to say that that is 160 times of X plus that is TB. It is mixing together, right? That we can able to take it as 400 times of Y. So divided by quantity. Quantity is equal to what? That is X plus Y. We can able to say in this place. Okay, in this one you need to. So along with this one, it is an average concept. Okay, so apart from this, you need to use one word that is called profit. So the profit is equal to what? That is 25%. 25 means you can able to take it as 125 times of 100. You can able to take like this. If you simplify this one, we can able to get the value called 5 by 4 is equal to 300. Okay, so like the way you will have in the way. Okay, so now we just want to deal this here in the one. Okay, that is 300 xy. Okay, that is, you see this one, we having the one thing will be there. Okay, but you see we just want to go with the some other terms. Okay, so if you take the value of 4 and 5, okay, that we having the 5 by 4 here, right? If you take this value this side, that is it will go for 4 times 5. If you cancel this one everything, it will give you the value called 240. Okay, like the way you will get in the one. Okay, let's deal it up. Okay, so if you see this one that we having the cross multiplication, right? If it is go this side, it will go like that is 240 times of x plus y is equal to that is 160 x plus 400 y. We can able to deal it up. Okay, now you see this one. If you multiply the 240 x, it will give you the value called what? That is 240 x plus 240 y. We can able to say here is equal to 160x plus 400y. We can able to see this one. So you just want to take to the particular coefficient of the same perspective. Okay, so 60 minus 240 we can able to call it as the 80x, and this value that is 240, I mean 400 minus 240 we can able to say the value called what? That is 160y. We can able to say that is x and 0 get cancelled. You can call it as x by y. Okay, x by y is equal to that is 2:1. So the probably this is the very easy answer. Okay, so guys, here in the place, unfortunately we can't able to apply the alligation rule. The reason we can able to say only one thing, that you have in the both percentage and as well as the concept here. That is the only thing we just can't able to apply the concept here in the place. Okay, so going to the next question, guys. You see this one, there is a two mixture of juice. The ratio of water and juice in the first mixture is 4:3 and the second mixture is 3:2. So both of them is mixed together and it will form a 1:2 ratio. Okay, so what will be the water and the juice is mixed in the ratio they have given in this one. Okay, so you see this one, the in this place you can use the alligation rule. Okay, so you can able to solve alligation as well as the simple type of question as well as you don't want to deal something the very difficult here. Okay, you can able to use both the thing as well as here in the place. Okay, so you see this one, I'm taking that juice 1 and the juice 2. I'm taking the water. Okay, I'm taking the water. You see this one, the water in the first juice. Okay, in the first juice I can able to say that is called 4:3. Okay, 4:3 means I can able to call it as 4/7. Okay, so water in the juice 2 I can able to call that the value call, so 3/5 here in the place. Okay, and going to the one that is water in the combined ratio, in the resulting ratio, they are saying that it need to have in the ratio of 1:3. So like what you can able to take this one. Now you keep this one here, that is alligation rule, that is juice 1 and the juice 2. If you apply that, this one is 4/7, this one is 3/5, and the middle of this you having the 1/3 here in the place. If you apply here this one, that is 4/7, so minus 1/3, guys, it will give you what? That is 7/3. Obviously it is going to give the value called 21. So here you need the 3, that is 12 minus 7. Okay, by 21 we can able to call this one. And this side you see this one, that we having the 3/5, so minus 1/3 we have the value. Okay, you take this one, we definitely going to take the value called what? That is 15. Okay, so probably that 15 will come here, that we just want to multiply here in the place by 3 and here in the place by 5. Okay, that probably we will get the value call again here 15, like the way we will get here in the place. Okay, so that probably we have the value like here in the one, that is you will get the value like new mixture, that is new mixture is equal to, that is 4/21, and this 2, that it is also, sorry, 4/15 and 4/21, like what we will have. This is 2 and this is 1. You can see this one, 4 and 4 we can cancel each other, and you can able to say that is the 15:21. We can have it here in the place. Okay, if you want to take the LCM of this both thing, you can't able to keep like 1:15 and this to 1:21, like the way you can't able to keep it. Okay, you just want to do something else here in the place, that the value need to get something in the related one. Okay, so that is 15:21 you having in this one. Okay, so if you take the value, the proportion of this one, okay, that will give you something in the different way. So you just want to find out only the LCM of this one, and you just making the answer of this. Okay, this is how we can able to sort out the question in this particular thing we can able to say here in the place. Okay, so and next one, you see this one, there is cost price of two varieties of the salt, and T and S we can able to call it as what? That is 25 and 35 per kg are mixed in the ratio of 4:6. The mixed is sold at 37 rupees per kg. What is the profit percentage is the question. Okay. So that is total cost for the salt tea. That is cost price for this tea. We can able to call it as the 25 per kg. Okay. That it has happened for the 4:6. Then that is 4 times you need to be multiplied. That it will give you the value called what? 100. Okay. Then cost of yes, cost price of salt yes. We can able to see that is 35 rupees per kg, but it is having the ratio called 6. So I'm multiplying by 210 here. Okay. So this is the value I'll get here in this place. If you see this one, the total cost of price that giving the value called 310 is the value. Okay. Now going to this one, the mixed sold at 37 rupees per kg. Okay. So you see this one, the total kg, you see this one, that is 4 plus 6, that is 10. Okay. So the selling price, they have sold each kg for 37 rupees. Then 10 kgs totally, you can take it up, that is 370 rupees. They have sold it for the thing here in the place. Okay. So they are asking the profit percentage. So you have got the cost price, but you have got the selling price as well. So you can use the very basic formula. Profit percentage is equal to, so profit by cost price we can able to apply here. So profit is equal to what? That is 60 rupees. That is selling price minus cost price mean that is 370 minus 310 by cost price is 310 rupees. Okay. That it will give you that 60 by 31. 310 means 0 get cancelled. If you apply that one, that will give you closely like 6 by 31. If you take it up, that will give you the value called. So probably 19.35 percentage is the very correct answer of this question. Okay. It's a very simple question. We are not even using the single formula here, but the basic of the simple profit percentage we are applying here in the place. Okay. And only one more questions. Okay. So we just want to deal it on. Okay. That with respect to the question here, in what ratio the Darjeeling tea worth 400 rupees per kg is mixed with the Assam tea worth that is 300 rupees. So that the profit of 20 percentage on selling at the rate of that is 408 per kg. Okay, that they want to get the mixture like this. Okay, so that is selling price of, okay, selling price of tea in Darjeeling, that it is saying that that is 400 rupees per kg and making the profit of what, that is 20 percentage. We can able to say this one. Okay, so and you see this one, you want to find out the cost price. You having the selling price and the profit here, right? So then you need to use the find out the cost price. Anyone remember the formula that we have discussed in the profit and loss in the very previous class with respect to the selling price with respect of finding the profit? I mean cost price. Yeah. So you must have to remember that is cost price is equal to selling price by 100 plus profit. Okay. So times of 100 you can able to say this one. Okay. If you say here in this place, that is answer, we can able to say that that is 408. Okay, that selling price equal to that we can able to call it as that is we can able to that selling price is they have given here is 400 only. Yeah. Okay. So 400, but they are selling at 408 rupees here in the place. Okay, if you are checking here, that is 408, and with respect of the so 102 rupees, I mean 20% they making a profit here, that we can able to write directly as 120 times of 100. If you make it up, that will give you the value called what, that is 340 per kg. Okay, so this is the cost price we can able to say here in the place. Now we just want to apply here. Okay, so now just why I'm making this thing is that, okay, so t worth is what, that is this is a selling price. Okay, this is a selling price they have given. We just want to need the cost price. Okay, this is not a selling price, this is a cost price. I just written wrongly here. So this is a cost price. Okay, if you are making the alligation diagram, okay, that is cost price of Darjeeling, okay, and cost price of Assam, okay, and if you're making the selling price here, then it is wrong. You need to make the median of cost price only. Okay, so you need to clear about it. So the cost price of Darjeeling, we can able to say that that is called 400. Cost price of Assam tea, we can able to call it as that is 300. Okay, now the median of the cost price, we can able to say that that is 408. If you make this one, it will give you the value called what, that is, oh my god, so that is the value. We can get the thing called that is 340. I'm wrongly written, that is 340. Okay, I'm directly writing here selling price. You need to identify the cost price for you. Okay, so 400 minus 340, we can able to say the value called what? That is 60. Okay, and 300 minus 340, we can able to say the value called what? That is 40 here. If you make that one, that is Darjeeling and Assam, we can able to say that that is 40 is to 60. If you simplify this, you can able to cancel it and you get the value called 2 is to 3 is the final answer. Okay. So by this, guys, we are closing the chapter called Allegation Part 2. Okay. So make sure that you practice all those questions and write down especially the sub-application name over at the question you are practicing on your note, and as well as please follow the class notes which we have given here in this one, and also please take this particular so the PPT, okay, that content we delivering here. Okay, so all this kind of the question you just want to take it out your end and you just know to practice it. That's a very important thing. If you're practicing this only question, guys, it is much sufficient to approach your direct placement without making any kind of the practice of any so web page or the platform. You can directly approach the placement exams directly without any hesitation, because the level of the question is going to be the same anywhere the platform of the approach you're going for the placement oriented job. Okay, so okay guys, we are done. So thank you for the day. So having any doubt, you can be able to reach out to me in the chat box. Okay, so please mention with the question number so that I can able to comment easily in the very so clean way, so they probably go through it. I hope you are clear with this price and quantity. Okay, and you clear with where to apply the allegation rule. Okay, so these are the very outcome credits we can able to expect from this allegation rule, because allegation rule will play in many different places. Okay, so make sure that you're practicing this one, and reach to us if you have any personal queries to the personal mail ID which we have described in the description box. Okay, so make sure you clear about the topic, guys. We are almost going in the very correct way in terms of the aptitude. Okay, make sure you practicing this question in very cleanly. Okay, so okay guys, we are done with the day. So thank you all.
Hey, hold on, I'm back. I'm super excited to inform you that in last 2 months, we've been able to conduct around 50 drives and around 100 plus students have been selected for various MNCs. The packages are ranging from 3.5 to 10 lakhs. Stay tuned for more information by subscribing us on our YouTube channel, by liking our social media platforms like Facebook, Insta and LinkedIn. Thank you.